Hey guys, so to start off this tutorial, I'm gonna start by explaining what I used to use for glazing my charms and what I use now. So I used to use triple thick, and I went through the same problems as most everyone has, where the charms get stuck together and the dust and stuff. My house is a really old house, so all my charms are dusty. I mean, you could clean off a surface and then 5 minutes later it'll just be the same with dust. So I have that problem with polymer clay where it's always dusty. So then on top of that, I had the dust stick into the glaze. So I gave up on triple thick, and I looked online and I looked at YouTube videos on what was some good glazes that people were using, and a lot of people were using the polyurethane. So here it is. This is the only one I found in my local hardware store, if you could call it that, because the closest thing to me is a Walmart. So that's all they had there. All they had was the min wax, and all they had was matte finish and the semi-gloss. They don't have the gloss there for some reason. It's always out and they never restock it. So that was the only thing they had there. So I had to stick with this. It actually works really well. Now the only downside to this, and I think it's because of the weather here, it takes longer than 2 hours like it says it should to dry because of the humidity here. But that's really not I mean, yeah, it's kind of a problem if you're trying to send something like fast, trying to get something done fast. But other than that, I really have no problem to it. I haven't had any problems with my charms sticking or anything like that, and they dry really smooth. It looks like, for example, I done 2 layers of this polyurethane on this cute little dinosaur, and it looks like I glazed it with resin. So yep, so basically this is the cute little dinosaur. I'm gonna add a 3rd layer now. That is another problem with the semi-gloss. I have to do 2 or 3 layers of the glaze in order for me to get a shiny glossy finish, because otherwise it's semi-gloss and I want it glossy. I want it shiny. So as you can see, this is really shiny as it is right now. There you go. I'm just going to add the 3rd layer now. So what you're going to need is a paper towel, your piece, and you could do the same steps for polymer clay. It works the same way. A little hook that I fashioned from a paper clip, and obviously your glaze. I put it in this triple thick can because I hate hammering it back in because it makes a lot of noise, and sometimes I craft while my son is asleep, so the last thing I want to do is make loud noises with a hammer onto a paint can. So I just poured it into this triple thick can, and it works really well. It hasn't dried out or anything. So what you're going to do is just going to hook your piece onto your paper clip and just submerge it. So I'm going to drown this buddy for a few seconds. There you go. And you're just going to do it up until it hits that eye pin, and that's it. Just going to let it drip that excess. There you go. And then you're just going to put it onto paper towel and let it absorb. You're just going to babysit this for a few minutes, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, not too long, just to get that excess off, because you don't want the drops drying off in the bottom of your charm. That's it. That's basically how I glaze my resin and polymer clay charms. It works on both. So yep, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Poor little dinosaur was being drowned, but it's okay. He looks good now. So yep, please comment, rate, subscribe. I have a contest going on right now if you want to enter. It ends September 5th. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Oh, make sure to follow us on Twitter. See ya. Bye.